Is your prenatal exercise routine hurting your chance at a natural birth? Stick with me because I'm going to show you how you can dramatically increase your chances of having a natural birth using movement. And just for watching today, I'd like to offer you a special gift. If you're interested, drop me a line below and I will send you my 7-day pregnancy nutrient power plan that will help your pregnancy diet get on the right track and keep you low risk for a beautiful, beautiful birth. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kristen and I am a pregnancy coach who works with clients all over the world. I have had 8 babies naturally and I have helped thousands of mamas prepare for a awesome birth and have healthy pregnancies. Now, in every single video, I'm going to give you one strategy that helps you to prepare for an amazing birth with your baby. Again, today we're going to be talking about how you can prepare for a great natural birth and have a great chance at a natural birth using movement. So let's talk about that right now. One thing that women think is that they need to exercise during pregnancy. And the biggest thing that you think about when you think about exercising during pregnancy is weight control. I was going to say weight loss, but most of us don't think about that during pregnancy. So weight control, you think that, oh, we exercise because that's important to control weight gain. And I could talk for a long time about weight gain during pregnancy, but I promise you that prenatal exercise is not about losing weight or staying fit in the sense that you need to make sure that you don't have weight on board that you're not supposed to have. Instead, prenatal exercise is about conditioning yourself to give birth to your baby. And that's actually why prenatal exercise can be a big problem when your baby's birthing time comes. If you hit that pregnancy exercise like you're sweating to the oldies, like you're trying to make sure that you don't gain too much during your pregnancy, if you are one of these people who had a pre-pregnancy workout that was super intense, either because you enjoy it, I get it. Some of you really like your CrossFit, some of you are horseback riders, some of you are runners, and you really enjoy that pregnancy exercise, or that pre-pregnancy exercise routine because it helps you feel good and you just, you like the endorphins, you like that feeling that you get from exercise. I get that. And some of y'all are exercising all the time pre-pregnancy because you're desperately trying to control your weight. And of course, I'm not going to go into it now, but really weight is much more about what we eat and much less about how we exercise. And even those of you who exercised just because you loved it and you love the way that it made you feel, you need to listen to this too. Because during pregnancy, our exercise is to condition us, and exercise is to prepare for a good birth. But when you're doing lots and lots of intense exercise that is just way too much for a pregnant body and is getting a lot of things toned up during pregnancy, that can end up being a problem. Because the thing is pregnant moms, when you birth your baby, you need to be soft and open. And I know, and I apologize in advance, mamas, because I know that terminology can be triggering for some of you, but I would encourage you to think that this is more stepping into your own power than anything else, stepping into the power that your body has within it. And what you want to do is you want to be able to be soft and you want to be able to be open because you want that baby to come out smooth as butter. Midwives call an easy birth a butter birth because you want that baby to come out nice and smooth like butter. And what midwives have found is that when moms are doing lots of intense exercise during pregnancy, they often have a lot of tone, and that tone translates into rigidity in the pelvis. So the muscles are so toned that it's actually hard to relax them. And that's why I mentioned certain things like horseback riding, cycling, running. Those things tend to create a lot of rigidity in the pelvic region, in the hips and the thighs, on the inner thighs. And that's where your baby needs to come through. So what you want to do during pregnancy is you want to have some sort of fitness, some sort of movement routine. And that's what I like saying, which is why I said I can help you have a better birth with movement. Because I want you to shift from thinking about this hardcore, intense exercise that's for weight gain or weight loss or whatever. And I want you to instead think about movement and how you can move throughout the day. Because when you do keep up some tone during pregnancy, which is important because birth is a marathon on some levels, you keep up some tone, but you have a lot of dynamic movement in your day, and movement is part of your day. It's not just a routine that you do a few times a week to just kind of hit it out and get it done with. Instead, it's this dynamic thing that you're doing every day where you're moving, where you may be walking. Walking is a great pregnancy exercise, or you may be dancing. There's a reason why women's dances involve a lot of hip movement, because these things help you really be dynamic in your movement. And that's good for multiple reasons. One, you get that tone without the rigidity that comes from that repeated tension and building up of all those muscles in the pelvis. And two, it's really important because that dynamic movement helps your baby get into a good position in your pelvis. And one of the things that we see a problem for moms wanting a natural birth is a baby that's in a position that's not the best position. Now, I think that no matter what position your baby is in, save like a few really rare ones, you're going to be able to birth your baby. But if you are dynamic throughout your day, moving, squatting, standing, dancing, rolling on a birth ball, just getting out, playing with your toddler, all of those things will really help you to have this dynamic movement to get your baby in a good position. Swimming is another good one. And also to keep that stamina up. So make movement part of your day, every day. Get lots of movement in. Balance it with a lot of rest. Balance it with softening and other focuses like that. And you will be able to have a good birth. Now remember, if you want that 7-day pregnancy power nutrient plan, just drop me a line below. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. I will have another strategy for you as you prepare for your beautiful birth then.